Diana Fowley. Who is she? No one wanted her, no one cared, yet she was here anyway to make us all suffer. There's always a lot of profanity, but there's gonna be so much profanity about Diana Fowley because holy fuck, she sucks. This week's vlog is devoted to all the reasons why she's the worst. So Diana Fowley enters at the end of season 5 in The End, aka the end of my sanity. Mulder and Scully are investigating the potential assassination of a kid named Gibson Praise who can also read people's minds. Mulder is very pro the he can read people's minds argument, shocker. And Diana Fowley is in this meeting, pops up, yeah, Mulder's totally right. This is the first time we see her. Why is this woman standing up for him? What's going on? And then she is riding in the back seat with Mulder and Scully, I guess from there. Scully's asking her about when she joined the bureau, why she's working on the case, and you can see Scully connecting dots here. She's like, 1991 is when Mulder started working on the X-Files. She can like already sense the weird tension between them. Mulder and Diana are looking at each other in the rear view mirror, and I'm just already pulling my hair out. Tension between this weird fucked up love triangle is already too much. So they're on their way to visit Gibson, and when they get there, Mulder's talking to him and Gibson's like,
I know what's on your mind. I know you're thinking about one of the girls you brought. Or one of them's thinking about you.
Which one?
He doesn't want me to say.
Gibson can read people's minds, so he knows what's going on. And I would love to be Gibson Praise in this moment. One of the girls is thinking about you too. Well, bitch, which one is it? Is it Diana because she's thirsty AF? Or is it Scully because she knows that some shit's going on? What's Mulder thinking of the whole situation? Gibson, you're our only hope. Why don't you tell us what's happening? Like, Scully's just standing there, like, observing the whole thing, clearly uncomfortable. Goes out into the hallway and she's like, Mulder, what the fuck was all of that about? They have a back and forth.
You know what to do, Diana.
So you two know each other? It was a long time ago.
So you two do know each other. She's like, I knew, I sensed it. Diana's so smug. It was a long time ago. Go fuck yourself. She sucks. So Scully officially is clued in. You two have a past. I need to find out what the fuck is going on. So she goes to Lone Gunman. She's like, I need you guys to help me out with something. But first, tell me about this hoe Diana Fowley.
First, I want you guys to tell me who Diana Fowley is.
Jealous. Scully, cough up all the details. I need to know everything you know about this hoe.
Diana Fowley? Geez, we haven't heard that name in a while.
Then you know her.
She was Mulder's chickadee when he just got out of the academy. Good looking.
She was there when he discovered the X-Files. She has some kind of background in parascience.
I always wondered why they split up.
And Scully's face is cool. Oh, and she has a background in parascience. And so you've got Scully, the scientist, you've got this bitch, a parascientist. I think that Scully might have a little bit of insecurity about how rigid she is in her science. Mulder often just wants her to be able to see and to believe. Oh, here's this bitch. Seems to have managed to find this middle ground between science, paranormal activity. Just like a slap in the face. Even though I love jealous Scully, I don't like to see Scully emotionally tormented over some bitch with a bad haircut. And Mulder and Diana are talking. She's reminiscing on what the X-Files might have been like if she had stayed. And she starts shitting all over Scully. How she's closed-minded and how he could have used a better partner.
Since you could have used an ally, though. Someone who thinks like you, with some background.
I mean, Scully.
She's not what I'd call an open mind on the subject.
Oh no. We do not talk about Dana Catherine Scully that way. Hell no. Mulder defends her at least.
She's a scientist. She just makes me work for everything.
Yes, but I'm sure there were times when two like minds on a case would have been advantageous.
I've done okay without you.
This bitch thought. They're just too close, laughing, and Scully walks by and she sees it, immediately gets very upset, and she has to go like sit in her car alone, and it's sad. I just want to hug her because she doesn't deserve this. She doesn't deserve crazy Diana Fowley coming in and ruining everything. So then Scully's back with Gibson Praise, protecting him. They have a little heart-to-heart.
Some people just don't care. Like you.
You think I don't care?
No, you don't care what people think. Except for her. The other one.
Scully doesn't give a rat's ass about what anybody thinks of her, but suddenly Diana Fowley strides in and she's really territorial about the X-Files. Like, where does Scully fit into all this? Where does Diana fit into all this? What's going on? And in between that, we've got Fight the Future, the first film. Mulder and Scully almost kiss in the hallway. That moment deserves an entire video all to itself. Then we start season 6. There's a lot of tension left over between Mulder and Scully from what happened during Fight the Future. Scully and her staunchness about her science. I know that we were there and there were aliens and that, you know, all these things happened, but science says otherwise. Really butting heads. Now Diana's working on the X-Files, trying to convince Mulder that she's running the X-Files in his best interest. And then of course we find out that she's working with cigarette smoking man. Yeah, that bitch is a backstabber. She smelled dirty from the start. Smelled like a damn rat, walked in like a damn rat, looking like a damn rat, trying to steal Mulder like a damn rat. Should have known. And Scully is very much on the side of like, that bitch is dirty. Even this moment after they've had to go through like a decontamination shower, Mulder and Scully are peeking at each other. Mulder Diana drama, Scully Diana drama, crazy love triangle. Like after the shower, she is bitching about Diana.
Not just because I think that woman is a... Well, I think you know what I think that woman is.
No, actually, you hide your feelings very well.
Really, Scully? You didn't like her? No one could tell. Scully is very much on a mission to get Mulder on her side, to believe that Diana is like a shady bitch. And with the lone gunman, she presents him with all of this information on Diana about her whereabouts in Europe after the X-Files and how she was collecting data on all of these experiments and covering them up. And Mulder's just like, meh, it's fine. I don't see anything wrong here. It's bullshit. And Scully basically tells him it's bullshit.
Well, then I can't help you anymore.
Scully, you're making this personal.
Because it is personal, Mulder.
I think that there's something really heartbreaking and great about that moment. Scully puts her relationship with Mulder and everything that they're working for as her first priority. So then Mulder goes and confronts Diana at her apartment. I don't even know how he convinces himself that Diana's chill, but then she kisses him. Nobody wanted to see it. Nobody was asking for that. There are literally no words. We've been going through this shit for like a whole season now. So at the end of season 6, Mulder becomes really ill. There's this artifact that's making him crazy, and Diana ends up taking care of him. Scully calls and Diana answers, and Scully's really weird about the whole thing, as she should be. Oh my god, this bitch is staying in Mulder's apartment, working for cigarette smoking man. She sucks so bad. Scully's like, what's the deal, bitch? She's like, Mulder called me. He said I was the only one who would believe him.
You're a liar.
And she walks away like a bad bitch. And Diana's just so fucking creepy. She goes over to Mulder's hospital bed while he's like completely incapacitated, talking about how she still loves him. She has her reasons for doing what she's doing. Get her away from him. And then Scully comes up and recreates the moment in a much better way. She cares about him so much. He starts having these like crazy vivid dream hallucinations. His whole other life as he could have lived it. He and Diana are married. Samantha's there. This whole like alternate universe. And I hate this one. This one's like the worst one. Diana comes in wearing this black nightgown, coming over and touching Mulder's chest. My god, it makes me want to projectile vomit. Nobody wanted to see this, Chris. Nobody. And Scully's like definitely not having it anymore, confronting Diana.
I could swear I smell cigarette smoke on you.
Let's cut the crap, shall we?
Yes. Let's
get to the bottom of why you're such a skanky hoe. Scully basically tells Diana that she fucking sucks and is full of shit, and if the situations were reversed, Mulder would be doing everything he could to save her. Then we see that Mulder is getting operated on. Cigarette smoking man is basically like, yeah, the operation could kill him, but like, hey, the greater good. Diana isn't cool with it. To her credibility, I guess she's not cool with Mulder being dead, but she was complicit enough up until this point. She can still go. I'm a little blurry on the details. What I think happens is at the last minute, she sort of ends up switching sides, slips Scully this key to come in and get Mulder. I guess good points Diana for that. She did end up doing the right thing and then Dunn got killed for it. But this pretty much leads to one of the best scenes between Mulder and Scully. Scully comes to tell Mulder about Diana's death. He's like recovering at home, head's all bandaged up. You know, she's coming to him very upset because she feels really lost. She doesn't know who to trust. She doesn't know, like...
And now I don't even know. I don't know what the truth is. I don't know who to listen to. I don't know who to trust.
Homegirl don't know nothing. She's crying and she feels genuinely bad because Diana helped save Mulder's life. Mulder's just got this air of calm to him.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know she was your friend.
Scully, I was like you once. I didn't know who to trust, and I chose another path. But even though my world was unrecognizable and upside down, there was one thing that remained the same. You were my friend, and you told me the truth. Even when the world was falling apart, you were my constant, my touchstone.
And you are mine.
And you are mine. Beautiful. This is arguably one of the best Mulder and Scully scenes ever, so I guess if Diana has anything to do with it, like, fine, but not really. She still sucks. And then it goes into the forehead kiss to end all forehead kisses. Scully basically makes out with Mulder's forehead. You guys almost just mouth kissed in the last movie, 5 feet away from here. Just do it. Kiss each other on the mouth. She just decides to make out with his bandaged forehead for a while. This man just told you you were his constant, his touchstone. Everything in the world could be crazy, but at least you were like the thing. Fucking kiss him on the mouth. Moral of the story is Diana spent like basically a whole season driving a wedge between Mulder and Scully. Didn't know whether or not they could trust each other. Epic tension between all parties involved. And just think we could have done without her. She's a shady bitch from the past who should have stayed gone. Thanks for watching. Excited to be back next week with the new episodes from season 11. So check back in for those. See you next week.